First off, I want to give a call like Yahweh about Shalom Mashiach, woman like Yahweh Shai, for leading us into another Wednesday night Warriors Bible study class. All praise to the Most High. I'm gonna tell you, Satan cometh immediately. I'm talking about every time I start a class, my dog go nuts, man. Get the tripping. He want to ring the bell and go outside. I'm gonna make him stay out there. Salaki, y'all. I'm talking about Satan. Satan cometh immediately, man. All right. Um, I want to give a double honors to the elect elders that's been pushing the truth for decades, motivating me to be a soldier for the Most High God. Tonight be faint-hearted in this truth, man. All right, in the show, and also showing me how to truly give myself up as a living sacrifice to the Most High God. All right. I want to give a mighty shalom to the Battle Axes captains. All right, got Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Yahri, Captain Benaniyah. Shalom to my captains. All right. I want to give a mighty shalom to the Battle Axe soldiers. All right, that's doing their thing. All right, they holding down their households. All right, taking care of their families. All right, coming out with great classes, edifying our people. They at camp, edifying our people. All right, we want to say shalom, man. All right, and also to all the sisters, man. All right, all the sisters that's out there, married and unmarried. All right, that's reverencing their husbands that are fulfilling their ministry in this truth, man. Whatever that your ministry may be, and my class is kind of going into that also. I've done previous classes like this. In fact, my last class, I'm kind of letting me back in off of my last class also. All right, but not just the Battle Axe congregation, but all congregations, because we're literally all one body under Christ, under Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so I just want to give a shout out to all the leaders all around Israel that's that's guiding their flocks in righteousness. All right, helping us to seal the elect, man. Shalom, shalom. All right. Let me see. Live looking a little weird today. All right. So today's class is called "Don't Give Your Mind Over to Idleness," man. Hey, there's a lot going on in Israel right now. Hey, remember, we just came out of Passover not too long ago, and we are in the wilderness still, man. All right, we are literally still in the wilderness, man. So this is a time for there's a lot of trials and tribulations going on. There's a lot of testing of your faith going on right now, man. I'm gonna tell you, the Lord is landing on me pretty thick. All right, but all I can say is all praises to the Most High God, because it can be a lot worse, man. All right, the Lord knows what you can deal with. The Lord knows what you can handle. The Lord won't put nothing on you that you can't handle, man. All right, and the Lord always makes a way to escape temptation. All right, 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13, man. All right, so hey, I just want to give y'all a heads up. Hey, don't give your mind over to idleness, man. It's easy to give your mind over to the cares of this world, the lust and the lasciviousness, all right, and just the cares of this world, man. It's easy, man. It's easy to go off into Facebook and be on Facebook for hours, be on TikTok for hours, all right, be on Instagram for damn hours, all right. And I'm gonna tell you, and that'll slowly pull you out of this truth, man. All right, that will slowly pull you out of this truth, man. Let me get a precept. I didn't have this one. Let me try to see if I can remember it. Sirach chapter 19 and verse 1. It says, "A laboring man that is given to drunkenness shall not be rich, and he that contemneth small things shall fall little by little." And that's going into being a literal drunk, but that's also being drunk off the ways of this world. Like I say, Instagram, TikTok, PlayStation. All right? Hey, man, you will slowly, hey, sometimes the Lord just don't snatch your spirit, man. Sometimes he'll take it away slowly and slowly. 6 months later, your ass is out of the damn truth, man. All right, so these are things that we want to kind of watch out for, man. Don't give your mind over to idleness. Just sitting there, man. All right, just sitting there. All right, I want to give a shalom to everybody that's in the chat. Yeah, how was y'all? Little one, shalom, shalom. All right, shalom, shalom. It says the Lord put his meat on your cheeks. Oh man, we already got scoffers, man. All right, we already got scoffers. I don't know what's going on here. All right, but shalom, shalom. I don't know what that means, but shalom, all praises to the Most High. All right, all praise to the Most High. Right. The first precept. Let's get James chapter 4. Let's get James chapter 4, and we're gonna start at verse 4. It says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of this world, or the friendship of the world, is enmity with God? So friendship with this world is against the Most High God. That means you're going against the grain, man. If you're getting comfortable of the affairs and the cares of this life, man. All right, if you're getting comfortable with it, man. I'm talking about you getting comfortable at your job. It's okay to be comfortable at your job, but not so comfortable that you don't want these prophecies to be fulfilled. Okay? All right. It says, whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High God. So we have to keep that in mind, man. We can't be a friend of this world. All right. We can't be a friend of damn blonde hair, man. All right. Blonde hair and damn 6 foot damn eyelashes, man. I'm just saying. All right. Hey, we have to put checks and balances on our lifestyle, man. We have to examine ourselves daily, man. Whether we be in the faith. All right. Verse 5, it says, do you think that the scripture saith in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusted to envy, and the spirit in us? Because, hey, man, there's a wicked root in everybody, man. And we're constantly trying to put off that old man. There's always a challenge. There's always a bar that we're trying to reach in this truth, man. And you know what that bar is, man. All right. So we have to make sure that we're continually fighting the truth to reach that goal, man. All right, to reach the goal of salvation, to reach the kingdom. All right, it says, but he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. And God do resist the proud. All right, like I said, there's always something. Like my last class was there's no days off in this truth. Every day, okay, you might have did your day in class. Hey, you might have paid alms yesterday. Okay, but what you gonna do the next day? But what you gonna do today? And that's a proud thing to think, okay, I've done enough for the Lord. Hell, I paid $500 alms this week alone. All right. What more can you ask for me? That's a pride thought. All right. That's a pride thought, and that is a proud statement, man. All right, Shalom, Brent, Yah, Israel. Shalom, sister. All right, but that is a proud thought. We should be every day trying to find a way to serve the Lord, to please the Most High God. Hey, you can't go far enough for the Most High God, man. Let's keep that in mind. All right, I'm gonna read verse 6 again. All right, it says, but he giveth grace, he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And that's the thing. We have to resist the devil. Having an idle mind is a clear way, all right, to let the devil in, man. All right, by being idle. You just sitting there, you're not doing nothing. You don't even know what your service is for the Most High God, besides keeping the commandments, but it goes a little bit further than keeping the commandments, man. All right, there's things that you should be doing in this truth, man. Like giving alms, and alms is not always money, man, but money is needful. All right. I'm just saying, calling your brothers and sisters to make sure your brothers and sisters are okay. All right. Even if you don't call them, you send your brothers and sisters text messages, man. All right. There's something that you can be doing in this truth to exalt the ministry, man. All right. Shalom, shalom, Vic. Shalom, 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 Mike. All right. There's always something with shalom, shalom, Yaakov, Israel, shalom, Mike. There's always something that we could be doing in this truth, man. All right, let's get James chapter. Let's jump to verse 8. All right, let's go to verse 8. We're gonna just keep reading now. It says, "Draw nigh to God, and He will draw nigh unto you." You have to draw near unto the Lord, man. Like I say, sometimes you hear the Lord, and because sometimes I'm guilty of this. You hear the Lord telling you to read. Get up and read, man. Now don't do that. Get up and go read, man. All right, but now you go and you fulfill the lust of your damn flesh, man. No, you have to draw near unto the Lord. Y'all brothers and sisters that want to raise up in the ministry, all right, you want to be higher in the ministry, okay, you have to draw near unto the Lord, man. A lot of y'all idle. You idle as hell, and you think the Lord is going to exalt you. It don't work like that. You have to put in works, man. You have to put in works daily, every day. One thing that I do know about the Battle Axe captains, man, in most leadership, and not just leadership, but just other, soldiers and just sisters, But but just looking at the captains, hell, they damn counseling all day. They taking phone calls all day. They're always, in damn conference calls, man. Lord knows what time of night, man. All right. So this is the mind. Hey, man, this truth is about work. It's about labor. Labor, 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 labor. Because when you stop laboring, that's when you fall out. That's when sin enters. All right. It says, resist the devil and he will flee. Verse 8, it says, draw nigh to God and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. You have to purify your mind. All right. It says, purify you hearts, ye double-minded, man. You don't know whether you coming or whether you going, man. I'm feeling this way, and then I'm gonna feel this way. I'm gonna do this, but now I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. You just keep putting it out. Hell, I'm guilty of that. All right. Hey, one thing about the scriptures, it is a two-edged sword, man, and it goes both ways. And it is to reprove you. All right. When every scripture come out, you should feel some kind of way about every scripture. Either yes, I'm on top of that, or dang, that's something that I need to work on. All right. All right. Hey, just being double-minded. That's being idle. And you just stalling. What are you stalling? Like, what are y'all waiting on, man? Put in the work, man. A lot of y'all been in this truth. You've been knowing about the truth for a long time, and you still don't have fringes on, man. Your brothers still ain't got fringes on your shirts. Your sisters don't have fringes on your damn dresses, man. You still walking around in damn tights, man. Your brothers and sisters, hey, we know we ain't supposed to be smoking. Hey, I know that's a hard thing to get off of, but it's really not that hard. Like I said, I've been smoking since I was 11 years old, all the way to I got in the truth like 35 years old. All right. And it took me a little minute, but I eventually quit, man. I'm just saying. After a few years of being in this truth, you should see growth, man. All right. This is an everyday fight. Shalom, Jose. Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother Lamar. Shalom, Bruce. All right. Let's get Matthew chapter 12 and verse 36 on that note, man. All right. Hey, we can't give our minds over to idleness is just sitting there, man. Every day we should be calling a brother, calling a sister, exhorting a brother, and exhorting a sister, especially in these times. These are hard times. All hell is breaking loose right now. Even within the Battle Axes congregation, and I know it ain't just us. Man, brothers and sisters are ill. Brothers and sisters are sick. Hey, we have to reach out to our brothers and sisters, man. And y'all think those things are insignificant, but those things mean a lot. Even if you don't call a brother or sister, just text them. Leave a message. All right? There's something that you can be doing every day to exalt the ministry is my point. All right? Matthew chapter 12 and verse 36. All right? And it reads, but I say unto you that every idle word that men should speak, they should give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by the words that thou shalt be justified, it says, for by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. You can be condemned by your own words, man. All right. And we all make mistakes, but when you realize you made that mistake, hey, go and repent from that thing, man. Okay. There's some things, like I say, being double-minded with your words. Hey, I'm going to fast this day, and then you don't fast. Hey, man, you got to give an account for that, man. All right, you have to give an account for that, man. Making all these empty promises to the Lord, and you're not fulfilling them, man. Just being idle. All right, but every idle word you're gonna have to give account of, even your speech. Be careful about what you put out to the air. All right. Let's go back to James chapter 4. All right, let's go back to James chapter 4. All right. Hey, I want to encourage our brothers and sisters to hang in there. Hey, man, whether it be bills, whether it be your children damn going off, the damn heathen vexing you ahead, your own people vexing you at your damn workplace. Hey, y'all have to stay in the spirit and continue to endure. That's your test, man. That is your test. But most of all, don't think that you're gonna succeed over that test if you idle as hell and you're not serving the Most High God fully, man, with fullness. All right, let's get James. Okay, let's go back to James chapter 4, and we're gonna start at verse number 9. All right, James chapter 4 and verse 9. All right, and it reads, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness, man. Because a lot of times when we idle, we in mirth. I had a long day at work. I'm gonna have me a drink and play the games on my phone. You and damn mirth, man. The Lord say no. The Lord say be afflicted. Man, you have to afflict yourself. All right? You have to afflict yourself, man. It says be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness, man. It shouldn't really be a heavy thing to read the Bible, but let's just say, I'm gonna just say even me, right after this class, it's probably be about an hour-long class. Right after this class, I go right into studying. Like, soon as I turn that's turning your, that's letting your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy into heaviness, man. All right. Not saying that serving the Most High God is just heaviness, but there is weight to that thing, man. That's just putting away your own desires, man. That can be heavy, man. All right. If you have ears to hear. All right, verse 10, it says, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up, man. That's what I'm saying. You have to humble yourself. You have to afflict your soul. Not with just fasting, but damn studying. All right, like I say, exalt your ministry. Call brothers and sisters and check on them, man. How many of y'all brothers and sisters call y'all, but you don't call them? Hey, it's a few brothers that I need to call and check on, man, now that I'm thinking about it. All right. Shalom, brother Yakal, shalom. Zako Matana. Every time I see your name, I struggle with it, but I kind of got it down. Zako Matana, shalom. Shalom. All right. Yeah, man. So, like I say, don't give your mind over to idleness, man. All right. Let's get the next precept, man. Let's get Romans chapter 12 and verse 1, man. Let's get Romans chapter 12 and verse 1, man. Every day, make sure that you're serving the Lord in some form or fashion, man. Make sure of that, man. Make sure of that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Well, sometimes I'm at home and we all have our idle time, and I be glad as hell. Hey, I be just finished to relax. Hey, I might have been to pour me a drink. I might have finished turn on the damn PlayStation, and then a brother called me out of the blue. Hey, when those things happen, that be the Lord, man. And I'm happy that brother called me. I'm happy that brother called me, man. Sometimes brothers and sisters call brothers and sisters. Y'all don't even pick up the damn phone for y'all damn brothers and sisters, man. You see what I'm saying? But I'll be happy, man. I was just finna be idle and kicking it. Damn. The Lord calling me, man. Hey, I see one of my brothers and sisters calling me. Hey, man, that's the Lord calling me, man. All right? So that's the kind of attitude that you want to have, man. It's okay to have downtime. I'm saying it's cool to have downtime. All right, but there's a just weight and a just balance to everything. Shalom, sister Genesis. Shalom, sis. Shalom. It's okay to have downtime, but there's a just balance to that thing, man. All right. Let's get Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. All right. Because it says turn your laughter into mourning. It says afflict yourselves. You have to afflict yourself. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. And how do you make your body or give your body as a living sacrifice? By keeping the commandments. We could go to Sirach chapter 35, verse 1, but I'm not going to go there. Basically, on a base level, keeping the commandments, man. And keeping the commandments is a major part. But part of keeping the commandments are being there for your brother and sister. Make sure that you're playing your part in the ministry. Y'all brothers and sisters that are with camps, or even y'all that you might not be with your ears like y'all with a camp, like Brother Amar, all right, Brother Jose, you know, they really battle axes, man. But they way in damn Cali, man. All right. But just because them brothers in Cali, they don't mean that they can't serve the Lord, man. Hey, you have to find out what your gift is and find out a way to serve the Lord. Hey, even if it's just paying alms, man. All right? Even if it's just paying, but not just paying alms, but you calling brothers and sisters and exhorting brothers and sisters. Whatever that the Lord put on your spirit. Okay? But one thing is, don't be daily. You do something for the Lord every day. And I'm going to bring this back up. Hell, you might have gave $500 alms this week. More than everybody in the camp. All right, in the whole month. But you know what? The Lord said, well, what have you done for me lately, man? What have you done for me lately? That was yesterday, man. All right. Romans 12 and 1, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brother. by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Lord, which is your reasonable service. And that is your reasonable service, man. All right. That is your reasonable service, to give your body up as a living sacrifice, keeping the commandments. You're not calling mama on damn mama day, just on Mother's Day, because of her damn feelings, man. All right. Just not going into the cares of this world, man. Not following the multitude to do wickedness, man. Because even that's hard. It's still Israelites still keeping Mother's Day. Still Israelites still doing that. That's in the truth. It's still Israelites that still celebrate their damn birthday. All right. But hell, we all got things that we working on. All right. But just continue to strive, man. And if you know you got stuff to work on, you shouldn't be idle every day. There's something, whatever that your weakness on, you need to work on that day daily, man. If that makes sense to y'all. All right. Let's get the next precept. Let's get Sirach chapter 33, man. Let's get Sirach chapter 33. A lot of y'all already know where I'm going. All right, Sirach chapter 33, and we're going to start at verse 24, okay? Sirach 33 and verse 24. So like it. Sirach chapter 33 and verse number 24. It reads, fodder and wine and burdens are for the ass, and bread, correction and work are for the servant. Correction and work are for the servant, man. In Israel, who are we servants to? All right. We are servants to the Most High, man. All right. We are the servants of the Lord, man. All right. You can read that in Isaiah 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. All right. We are the servants, man. All right. It says fodder and wine and burdens are for the ass. So the Lord, in the way, he kind of, I mean, in a similitude, we're like the ass. We're like those hard workers. All right. It says bread, correction, and work for a servant. All right. So we should be constantly working. We are the servants of the Lord. Verse 25, it says, if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. But if thou let him go idle, he should seek liberty. If you let your servant go idle, he's going to seek liberty. He's going to seek freedom. He's going to want to do what the hell he want to do. All right? Because you were too light on him, man. And that's how the Most High feel about us, man. All right? It says, I'm gonna read that again. All right, man, I love this. I love Sirach 33. All right? It says, if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest, man. All right? But if thou let him go idle, he should seek liberty. He's going to go to hell off, just like we go to hell off. All right? Just because judgment don't come expediently, man. We sitting up, we being idle, and the Lord ain't do nothing. So now you just going deeper and deeper into wickedness, man. Slowly, but for sure. All right, verse 26. It says a yoke and a collar do bow the neck. You know what a yoke is? You know what a collar is, a dog collar. You know what a yoke is? Those same things that the runaway slaves had on when they would, they used to put them on the runaway slaves when they would escape and they would catch them. They put them big ass things on them so they couldn't run away. All right, but a yoke is really this big bar that goes around your neck and you're connected to another animal, man. All right. You connect to another animal. It says a yoke and a collar do bow down the neck. You got a big yoke on, just like you put a yoke on an ox, because you finna apply your field. You got two oxes. All right, you got two oxes, and you about to apply your field, and you put that yoke on them, and they bow down their damn neck, and they both yoked together. They're equally yoked, right? All right. It says a yoke and a collar do bow down the neck. So are tortures and torments for an evil servant, man. So are tortures and torments for an evil servant. So I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of things that we go through in life, man, the Lord be chastising the hell out of us, man. He be man, the Lord be judging the hell out of us. All right, even in the truth. And if the Lord don't chastise you, man, hey, he ain't dealing with you, man. So that's a good thing. He's like he see that you can be corrected. You can be you can learn from these things. All right. It says tortures and torments are for an evil servant. All right, verse 27. It says send him to labor that he be not idle, man. Because when you stop laboring, you be idle, and then that's when sin come about, man. That's when lust and concupiscence come about, man. All right, it says send him to labor that he be not idle, man. You sitting there, you twiddling your damn thumbs, right? You sitting there, you could have read like a little bit more. All right, you twiddling your thumbs. You on Instagram. Next thing you know, and y'all know how the damn internet do. You ain't even looking for it. All of a sudden, this big booty cutie just damn pop up on the damn screen, man. I'm just being real, or just whatever. And for you sisters, got this brother with big broad shoulders. All right. Pop up on the damn screen. And just from that thought, now you going the hell off, man. Because you were idle. Okay? Because you were idle. It says, send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil. The longer you idle, it teaches much evil. Because you sitting there and you're not occupied. Like I say, and then you giving way for Satan as a conduit just to come through and to twist your mind, man. And have you looking at this and have you looking at that. Have you going the hell off, man. That's why it's important to stay busy, man, in this truth, man. That's how you stay out of sin. That's how you stay out of sin. In fact, when that beautiful woman they ain't got no damn clothes on hardly, you know, being innocent, do pop up on your phone, that I'm gonna tell you, the Lord sends. Satan is a messenger of the Lord. Y'all have to get that in mind. When all hell is breaking loose, y'all understand that's not coming just from Satan. Satan he takes orders. That's coming from the Most High God, and he finna see what you finna do. When you been on that phone so long, and then this woman pop up with these big old wide hips, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Hey, it might be time to close the phone. That's a sign, and to pick up your Bible. Maybe it's time for you to close the phone. Hey, man, let me call and check up on some brothers. Hey, man, let me call this brother and check and see how, if you're in charge of certain things and if you over brothers and sisters. Man, let me call this brother and make sure that he's doing that. All right? All right? There's always something to do in this ministry. Always. There's never not nothing to do. All right? Ever. Verse 27, I'm going to read that one more time, y'all. Verse 27, it says, send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teaches much evil. Set him to work as it is fit for him. If he be not obedient, put on more heavy fetters. And some of us are hard-headed and disobedient. And I've witnessed this my damn self, man. I know the Lord is telling me this, but I'm going to just do this. And then all hell start breaking loose almost instantly, man. All right? So I'm just saying that's just a warning for y'all brothers and sisters. You being idle, and you see the warnings from the Lord, but you ignore them. Hey, that is that's a dangerous thing, man. That's a cut to me, Shink. That's a damn cut to me, man. That is a dangerous thing, man. All right. So all women online. Con. All right. Let's get the next precept. Let's get Job chapter 36 and verse 7. I got sidetracked. My bad, y'all. Let's get Job chapter 36 verse 7. All right. It's a good thing. Hey, you should be. I was watching this other brother. Hey, you should take pride in working, man. There's a pride that you should have when you didn't went to work, and especially when you're laboring for the Lord. You went in that extra You went in that extra 15, you did an extra 15 minutes of studying. You said I'm going to study 30 minutes. You get to that 30-minute point, and you study an extra 15 minutes, man. All praises to the Most High, man. All right? Just keep, inching your way to become better and better in His truth and serving this Lord and serving the Lord better. All right? And serving the Lord better. All right? This is Job chapter 36 and verse number 7. Okay? And it reads, he withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they but with kings are they on the throne. Yea, he do establish them forever. and they are exalted. So the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous. Those brothers and sisters, you might slip and fall. Just because you slip and fall, that don't mean the Lord ain't dealing with you. But you brothers that striving to keep the commandments, you getting up, you keep fighting. You got to get up. Y'all brothers and sisters got to keep fighting, man. The eyes of the Lord are on you. The eyes of the Lord are on you. He's watching you. Those are the people that he's watching. Okay? And it says, yea, he doth establish them forever. The Lord established kings. Don't you call yourself king? All y'all brothers and sisters. Y'all brothers know y'all are kings and princes. Y'all know that because the scriptures say so in Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28. Okay? We are princes that have power with the Most High God, man. All right? So we call ourselves kings. Y'all sisters, y'all call yourselves princesses, man. Y'all know that y'all are princesses by blood. Okay? Let me read this again. It says, he withdraw not his eyes from the righteous, but with kings are they on the throne. Yea, he doth establish them forever, and they are exalted. All right, and the Lord do exalt us. I'm going to get to the point, though. Verse 8, it says, and if they be bound in fetters, and be holden in cords of affliction. Read that again. It says, and if they be bound in fetters. Fetters are those, those things that the slaves had on their wrists or on their ankles. Those are fetters, man, with the damn 2 chain links. Those are fetters. Okay? Verse 8, it says, and if they be bound in fetters. So the Lord that took the kings and the queens of his people, not queens, the kings and the princesses of his people, and bound them in fetters. It says, and if they be bound in fetters and be holden in cords of affliction. All right? It says, then he showeth them their work. The Lord is showing you yourself. When the Lord starts doing stuff to you sometime, and you know what you've been doing, what you've been doing, and the Lord is showing you yourself. When he start bounding you in the fetters of affliction. All right? It says, then he showeth them their work and their transgression that they have exceeded. You see that? The Lord might show you your work, and just because he show you your work, sometimes you might have good works, and man, the Lord just want to test you. He may bound you in fetters, but a lot of y'all be going the hell out for in the sections of the life when you're going out, and then the Lord start chastising you. Then you be looking around looking damn crazy. All right, but we are kings and queens, but kings and princesses, so like you. And hey, the Lord will bound you with fetters to show you your works. All right. Verse 9, I'm going to read it again. It says, then he showed them their work and their transgressions that they have exceeded. He opened also their ear to discipline and commanded them that they return from iniquity, man. Because when you being beat and you being whipped and you being afflicted in your damn life, all right, on a spiritual level, hey, I bet your ears open up then. A lot of people, I'm going to tell you, a lot of brothers and sisters that have been to jail, that's been locked up for, it don't matter how many days. How many days? It can be just one day. Hey, you turn to God, you turn to the Most High quick. Even before you go to jail, when them damn sirens get behind you, the kite and the damn lights turn on, a lot of y'all immediately start turning to God. All right? I'm just saying. All right? It says, he opened also their ear to discipline. I commanded that they return from iniquity, man. Stop doing what the hell you doing. And you won't be in trouble, man. So sometimes you brothers and sisters, you have to afflict yourselves, man. We're finna get a little bit deeper into this, man. Class ain't finna be too long. But this is another one of my favorite precepts that I put with this, man. All right. Hey, y'all, that's Sirach 33. I'm going to just tell y'all, Sirach 33, 24 through 28. You can precept that with Sirach chapter 26, 24 through 32. Okay? If you didn't understand me, just rewind the video again. I'm going to just say it. Sirach 33, 24, 28. Me personally, I precept it with Sirach chapter 6 and verse 24 through 32. All right. So now let's go to Sirach chapter 6, man. All right. Because sometimes it's okay to be bound with fetters of affliction. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, man. All right. That can be a good thing. It's in Sirach chapter 6 and verse number 24. And it reads, I'm going to read verse 23. It says, give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel. And what is the counsel that the Most High gives us? All right, it's wisdom. Wisdom is that counsel. All right, wisdom is that counsel that the Most High give you, man. The Lord say, refuse not his counsel, which is wisdom. All right, ultimately going into the law, statutes, and commandments. It says, and put thy feet into her fetters and thy neck into her chain. See, you're willfully doing this. You're willfully being a servant. You're willfully being a slave of wisdom. Like I say, it's not always a bad thing to have these fetters on. It's not a bad thing. Hey, let me call my brother and then check on him. Hell, let me call my brother and go through some precepts with him, man. All right, that's not a bad thing to put on affliction. All right, rather sitting up being idle, being a damn creep, freaking off, doing the things that we do, right? Whatever that they may be, y'all know what that is. All right. It says, give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel, and put thy feet into her fetters, and let thy neck into her chain. So you want to grab wisdom. You say wisdom, you want to come before wisdom, and you're going to bow down before wisdom. And you're going to take chains, you're going to put your own handcuffs on. You're going to put them on your hands, and you're going to put them on you're going to shackle your damn feet up. And say wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I'm your servant. I am your slave. All right. That's basically what that's going into on a spiritual level. All right. On a spiritual level, that is on a spiritual aspect. That's what that's going into. All right. Verse 24. It says, and put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chain. Bow down thy shoulder and bear her, and be not grieved with her bond. Man, don't be grieved with wisdom. Don't be grieved by being shackled and bound to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Don't be grieved by trying to bust through that next spiritual level, man. You constantly trying to grow in the ministry. All right, you making your election sure in its truth, man. All right, don't be grieved by that. Don't be grieved by putting in the extra work. Like I said I'm going to study for 30 minutes. You hit the 30-minute mark, I'm going to go another 15 minutes. All praise to the Most High. Don't be grieved, all right, by wearing those fetters and those chains of wisdom. All right, be bound and a slave to wisdom. Ultimately, that's being a slave to the Most High. That's being a servant to the Lord, man. All right, verse 26, it says, come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. You want to keep the Lord ways with all your power. Like I said, we all have a little downtime. All right, we can be idle at times, man. But like I say, there's a just balance to everything, man. A just weight, a just ephod, man. All right, and that's a commandment, man. All right, you can't just be sorry as hell in this truth. You lazy as hell. You've been in the truth long enough, and you're not performing nothing in this ministry, man. I'm gonna tell you. Because even Brother Moses, the messenger, that's in the chat right now. I'm going to give a shout out to Op, because one thing the Lord put on his spirit is, I know on Sabbath classes, brothers on fire. That brother, nobody told him nobody told Moses' messenger to do this, but every Sabbath, he putting every precept inside the chat so nobody missed the precept, man. All right? Those are the kind of things that you have to do to exalt the Lord, man. Nobody gave that brother that job, man. The Most High gave it to him, man. Hey, you have to find your way. Like I say, man, Moses, Moses, what part are you from, bro? What state are you from? Because I don't think Moses, the messenger, is from Texas at all. All right, Moses, the messenger, is not for Texas, but yet that brother finds a way. He found a way to serve the ministry, man. All right, and y'all brothers and sisters got to be on fire, on fire like that, man. All right, that brother is in Washington. Are you in Washington State or are you in Washington D.C.? Are you in Washington State or are you in D.C.? It's probably Washington State, probably. All right, we got Columbus. All right, he up here West Coast. Yeah, West Coast over there with brother Jose. All right. Hell, Jose, let me tell y'all what brother Jose did, man. So, brother Jose came from California. He always flying down here, man. All right, brother fly long distance to congregate, man. All praise to the Most High, but those are the little things. I'm saying, not everybody might not be able to do that, but I'm just saying what this brother did. But he came to the house, okay? Brother, like, you know what? I'm finna cook these damn quesadillas, man. And I still try to imitate to cook these quesadillas to this day, and they don't taste like ox, man. All right? But I'm just saying, even those little things, all right? You might have a get together at a brother or sister house, and you that person that's serving everybody. Yeah, you might be at this person's house, but whoever house you, hey, brother, sister, how can I serve you, man? Even little things like that, man. That's just looking out, and that's catering to your brother and your sister. That's alms, man. Those are great alms, man. Those are great alms, man. All right, oh yeah, watch the state. Okay, come. Okay, but I'm just saying, I just had to call out a few brothers, man. All right, yeah, man, brother Jose can cook, man. I throw down, man. All right, but let's get back to it, man. Now I'm thinking about quesadillas, man. I ain't ate nothing nowadays either. Shoot, man, where we at? All right, Sirach chapter 6. All right, and Sirach chapter 6. And we're going to start at 24. All right. Now, we're going to start at verse 26. It says, come unto her with thy whole heart and keep her ways with all thy power. So you have to keep the Lord's ways with all your power. It says, search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. Don't let go of wisdom once you get her. Don't let her go. Especially once you find out what your Shalom, Mama Mariah up in here. Shalom, sister. Shalom. But once you find out what your ministry is, man, hold on to that, man. Hold on to that. Don't let go. I know Captain Jerubbaal was just saying, this is something he on there. I ain't heard none of the other cats say that, but once he assigned us our classes that we do that day, you can't slack off on that. And I understood that from the jump. I'm excited to be on a level to where I can do classes every Wednesday. Okay? Like I say, it's a rare thing when I miss one of my classes. It's rare. It's very rare. I don't give a damn what's going on. I'm going to make sure I do my class that day, man. All right? Like I say, it's an honor to put in that work. Just to do work. I'm going to tell y'all. In my old crib, I had a nice little house, you know what I'm saying? Nice little crib. And I'm just big on keeping the house up, you know, with the yard. I was going hard in the yard, you know, just making sure, you know, I stayed around a lot of Edomites at the time. So, you know, me being as black as I am, they already looking crazy. Man, my yard was on fleek. Especially during the summertime. Because they can't take the damn heat, man. It's 7 o'clock in the evening, the sun going down, but in Dallas, it's still 108 degrees outside. I'm out there pushing the lawnmower at least twice a week, man. Yard on fleek, man. But I had a sense of pride in that, man. Just putting in that work, and then you step back and you look at your work, and you say, damn, yeah, I did a good job. I don't need nobody else to congratulate me. I look at what I did, and I'm like, yeah, I did a good job on that, man. And that's how y'all should be in this truth, man. All right? Brother called me for counsel yesterday. All right? Like I say, I'm happy to brother. I was just finna go do something else, and the brother hit me. All right? I'm like, yeah, man, that's the most high calling, man. And I was happy to be able to do the work. I sit back after I gave the counsel, gave the best counsel I could give. Afterwards, I pondered on the counsel and I gave him, okay, yeah, I did a pretty good job. Next time, I'm going to do this better. I'm going to do that better. All right? I'm just saying, y'all don't give y'all mind of idleness. Find out what it is that you can do for the ministry, for the Most High God, hey, and put it into action, man. Like I say, some of y'all been in the truth for too long. All right? Not to be doing anything. It's in Sirach chapter 6. And I'm going to start at 26 again. It says, come unto her with thy whole heart and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. You have to search and seek, and the Lord will show you. If you're truly searching and seeking, the Lord will show you. You won't even struggle trying to figure that thing out. All right? It says, and when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. For at the last, thou shalt find her rest, man. You shall find her rest. After all that laboring, you sit back. Oh man, she's exalting me. She's been exalted you in some kind of way, man. She's a breath of fresh air after you put in all that work. After a while, she's gonna lift you up, and everybody's gonna see the work that you did. Somebody's gonna exalt you and say, "Hey, this brother or this sister, this and that, man." And it's gonna be a breath of fresh air. That is your rest, man. Ultimately, the kingdom is your rest, man. Ultimately. All right, ultimately. It says, for at the last thou shalt find her rest, and that shall be turned to joy. So all this work, all this studying, you know, all the tedious studying that you're doing, it's going to be turned into joy, man. It's going to be turned into joy, thus saith the Lord, man. All right. Let's keep reading. We're going to read down to 32. Verse 29, it says, then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. All right. So y'all remember those fetters in your chain? You kind of bow down to wisdom. You put the chains on. You put the fetters on. It says now those fetters are a chain of defense. And I had did a class on this. I had visuals last time. All right, but y'all know those damn kung fu movies. You know, I'm born in the 80s, but we used to watch those kung fu movies. All the different kung fu movies. They had the damn choreography. They, you know, but just to, you know, and they'll use anything. Somebody might have damn chains on, man. They might be shackled up with chains and trying to fight the damn master because the master got them chained up and he's whooping the master's ass with the chains that he's shackled with, man. That's the mentality that you got to have when you shackled up with wisdom, with the chains of wisdom, man. Next thing you know, you got the chains of wisdom on. You kind of whipping them around. You spinning it. You damn taking Satan by the neck. You throw the chains over his neck and you damn snapping his damn neck. All right? And you snapping down Satan's neck. All right? Verse 29, it says, then shall her fetters be a strong defense, man. Those same chains that you bind yourself with are now a strong defense for thee. And her chains a robe of glory, man. That's a glorious thing. When brothers and sisters wear, man, why you wear a dress every day? Why you wear a dress? Why you wear them damn dangly things every day? Why you don't never kick it on Sabbath? Why you don't never celebrate nothing that we celebrate? And I'm going to tell you, those chains that you got on, hey, it's actually a glory. Because after a while, even your family members will start looking at you like, damn, he's just different. He's disciplined, man. That's what the commandments do, man. It makes you holy, man. You literally have a damn glow and an aura on you, and people see it. People see it, man. And it's something beautiful. They can't comprehend it, but it's something different about it. And some people hate on you. Some people are admired, but a lot of people hate on you, man, because you got that glow on you, man. All right. It says, then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. All right. For there is a golden ornament upon her, and her bands are purple and lace, man. You know those bands are that purple is a color of royalty, right? That's a color of royalty. It says, thou shalt put her on as a robe of honor, and shalt put her about thee as a crown of joy. My son, if thou wilt, it said, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, you have to apply your mind. And if you apply your mind, all right, thou shalt be prudent, man. You have to apply your mind, man, to the law, statutes, and commandments. You have to apply your mind to what's going on in the scriptures. You have to apply your mind to your heritage, man, and not the damn heritage and the stuff that damn America, Babylon, goddamn going on, man. You can't apply your mind to idleness, man. All right, Shalom. Hey, Yahri, straight up. It says that glow like Leroy the Master Dragon, man. We was just watching that last time all the brews came to my house, man. Brother Jose one thing, he didn't know what it was, so we turned on Leroy the Master Dragon. Next thing you know, you damn doing like this, you know, and damn Satan grabbing your head and dunking it under water and pulling you up and saying, who's the master? All right, because that's what Satan literally does, man. All right, Satan grab you by the back of your neck, hold your head under water, pull you up and say, who's the master? But you being clothed with wisdom in the chains of wisdom, you look at Satan and say, I'm the master. Now you say, I'm the master, and then you start doing this with the chains, and you start damn glowing, you start kicking ass, man. I'll praise to the Most High for that alley-oop, y'all. I'll praise to the Most High. That was a good alley-oop right there. All right? But I'm just saying, man, y'all can't give y'all mind over to idols, and man, y'all always push to do the work. There's always something that can be done. Call, even if you don't call a brother or sister, just send a brother or sister a message, man. And that's something that I got. It's a certain person I need to call, or I need to at least message this person, man, just to let that person know Hey, I'm thinking about you, and prayers are going up, man. Y'all make sure y'all throwing up prayers for brothers and sisters. All right? Find out brothers and sisters ain't doing well. A lot of us so idle and so slothful, we won't even throw up damn prayers, man. Like I say, there's always something to do, man. Always. All right? Let's get the next precept. All right? Let's get 1 Timothy, man. Hit these few precepts. Hit the few precepts. We got a short storyline. I kind of got long-winded, so like you. Kind of got long-winded. We only got a few more precepts left. Y'all hang in there. All right. Let's get 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse number 6. All right. And it reads, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead. Why? So this is going into widows. All right. This is literally going into widowhood and the place of a widow and the ministry of a widow. All right. But on a deeper level, okay, that goes into us, brothers and sisters. All right. It says, but 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 6 says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. You sitting up living in pleasure, man. And idle. Nothing but PlayStation, man. All right. Nothing but play. There's no just balance. All right. You don't even know what you're doing to even serve the ministry. All right. It's just all PlayStations. I might catch a class every damn now and then. All right. You might catch a camp video because, you know, I love to pop popcorn and damn watch camp videos. All right. And damn watch Israel make damn Esau kiss the boot. All right. But it's more than that. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And these things give in charge that they may be blameless. But if any provide not for his own, and especially of those of his own household, he have denied the faith and is worse than the infidel. So you have to provide for the Lord, man. You have to provide for the ministry, man. This literally goes into your own household. All right, take care of your household. But hell, this is the house of the Lord holy all together. Y'all brothers and sisters, y'all gotta find y'all place. It says, but if any provide not for his own, especially for those of his own household, he hath denied the faith and is worse than an infidel, man. Brothers and sisters, that ain't doing nothing. All right. It says, let not a widow be taken unto the number under 80 years old, having been the wife of one man. So this is basically going into a widow that was serving the ministry. This is Paul's instructions to Timothy, was a young man. Okay, this is Paul's instruction to Timothy. Hey, certain widows that was in the ministry, all right, hey, they had to be 60 years old and older. And on the spiritual level, that's just being wise, being full of wisdom. Like I say, we are also those widows, man. All right. And you don't have to literally be 60, but just be full of wisdom and grace, knowledge, and understanding. All right. It says, well reported for good works, man. You want to be known for your good works. It says, if she have brought up children, if she have lodged strangers, if she have washed the saints' feet, if she have relieved the afflicted, if she is diligently followed every good work. So this is just an example of things that brothers and sisters could be doing. These are the good works that you brothers and sisters could be putting in, man. I'm not saying literally wash your brother's feet. I mean, hell, you might have a brother's feet that might need to be washed. Hell, man, Christ washed his disciples' feet, man. I'm just saying. But this is just going into having a good report. You having good works. You brothers and sisters, you know, you at the building. All right, you that brother or sister known for cleaning up the damn bathroom is a job that nobody want to do. You that brother or that sister always clean out the refrigerator. You that brother or that sister always stocking up the refrigerator with damn water at the congregation. Just whatever, man. Whatever that you can do. All right. It says, if she washed the saints' feet, if she relieved the afflicted, and you can be relieving the afflicted. Like I say, a lot of y'all, you don't. A lot of y'all are Battle Axes, but y'all are all over the nation. But y'all have each other phone numbers, man. And you have to relieve the afflicted. When y'all see stuff going on Facebook, hey, contact a brother, sister. Give a brother, sister some scriptures, man. It's as simple as that. Give a brother, sister some scriptures. All right. Relieve the afflicted. All right. It says, if she have diligently followed every good work. All right. Verse 11, it says, but the younger widows refuse. For when they have begun to wax wanton against Christ, they were married. Because, a young woman, she want to get married. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with a young woman getting married, man. Okay? Like I say, on a deep spiritual level, I'm going to just say this, man, we have our lives that we live. Man, the Lord understand we have our lives that we want to live, that we got to live. I'm going to tell you, even in going into having wives and husbands, when you get a husband or wife, you take away from the time that you have to serve the Lord, man. All right, y'all have to keep these things in mind. If there's nothing wrong with getting married, no, the Lord encourages you to get married. And then on another level, brothers and sisters, I mean not sisters, but brothers that want to have two wives, man, that's hard, man. You can easily get taken out of the truth by going that damn route, man, because you have no time for the Most High God. But verse 11 says, but the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against Christ, they will marry, man. It's verse 12, it says, having damnation, because they cast out their first faith, man. Because they more focus on the things of this world and not on the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. They not focused on their first husband, man, which is damn Christ, man. All right. Verse 13, it says, and withal, they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers also, and busybodies, speaking things which they are not, man. That's what happens when you become idle. Have you ever been sitting up on the phone with a brother and sister? You talking on the phone. Next thing you know, you gossiping 100 miles per hour, man. All right? Then 100 miles per hour gossiping turned to 200 miles per hour. Next thing you know, you gossiping 1,000 damn miles per hour, man. Because you idle, man. Because you're idle. All right? Con. I'm gonna pull that precept, Yahri. But Yahri, I don't know who that precept was for. I'm gonna pull Captain Yahri precept. All right, I'm gonna pull it. 1 Corinthians, all right, chapter 7, and verse number 33. Oh, I'm gonna start at verse 32. It says, "But I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried care for the things that belong to the Lord. How he may please the Lord." All praise to the Most High, because I have to precept that, man. I have to make sure I precept that there. All right, y'all brothers and sisters, make sure y'all precept that. What's that? 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 11. 1 Timothy chapter 6. 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 11. Salakia. All right. Yeah. Put that precept, y'all. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put that 1 Corinthians. So by 1 Corinthians 5 and 11, I'm going to put 1 Corinthians, by 1 Timothy 5 and 11, I'm going to put 1 Corinthians 7 and 33, man. That is on point. All praise to the Most High. And really, you want to start at verse 32. All right, verse 33, it says, "But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife," man. All praise to the Most High, because I was kind of thinking of that precept, but I didn't know what it was. So all praises, man. But look, just like we got Captain Yahri in here, in the classes putting in precepts, but we always got brothers and sisters putting in precepts, man. Like I say, a lot of people, you can't get to the Battle Axe congregation, but some of y'all that can't get to Dallas, but hey, you can serve the ministry by putting in damn precepts. Okay? And this is a captain that, he damn hold down his damn household. He's damn leading the congregation. All right, every other Sabbath, he's damn doing a Sabbath class. All right, and then Tuesday nights, he's damn doing a class. And then probably every day canceling some damn body. All right, these are the things that we must. That's how you stay. That's how you stay out of damn sin, man. By keeping busy, man. By serving the Most High, man. Right? Come, man. All right. Let me see. Did I finish that 1 Timothy 5? I'm gonna read verse 11 again. It says, "But the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against Christ, they will marry." All right. Like I say, precept 1 Corinthians 7 and 32 through 33. All right. It says, "Having damnation because they have cast off their first faith," man. All right. Because they cast out their first faith. And what is their first faith, man? Let's get a precept. Their first faith or their first love, man. Let's get Revelation chapter 2 and verse 5, all right? This is the book of Revelation chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, "And has borne and has patience, and for my name's sake has labored and has not fainted." It's all about laboring. Labor, man. Let's not be so idle. We all have our downtime, but let's not be, that's a just balance. Hey, your ass will be out of this truth. I'm telling y'all, man. All right? And has not fainted. It says, "Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left thy first love." All right, let's go into the law, statutes, and commandments. It says, "Remember, therefore, from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and remove thy candlestick out of its place, except thou repent," man. Except you repent. All right, so that's that first love, man, that we have to stay focused on, man. All right, that's that first faith, man. All right, let's read verse 13. 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 13. It says, "And withal they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle but tattlers, also and busybodies, speaking things which they are not." Okay, speaking things which they are not. You know that that's sin. All right, that's damn being a talebearer that you read in Leviticus 19 and verse 16. Let's just get it real quick. I'm just saying these little things cause you to go off when you idle, man. All right, y'all find something to do daily. This is Leviticus chapter 19. All right, and I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, "Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shall thy stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord," man. Just going around, just spreading stuff, just being a nigga and being a nigga woman, man. All right. I always got the damn tea. You know what I mean? I always got the tea. Now, let's hit this quick storyline. Hit the storyline real quick, and we finna be up out of here, y'all. Let's hit the story, y'all. I just want to give y'all an example. I don't think I hit a real good storyline in a minute either. Hey, if y'all want to improve y'all classes and have more depth to your classes, man, I always find an example in the scriptures, you know. That's something Captain Jerubbaal always he instilled in me, you know. He instilled that in me, man. So like, let's get 2 Samuel chapter 11, y'all. The second book of Samuel, and we're gonna start at chapter 11, okay? And we're gonna use, you know, one of my greatest forefathers, King David, man. This is the man that I mean, all the prophets are old, but this is one that I really reverence and you know, try to follow or emulate, man, and learn from his good deeds and his mistakes also, man. Like y'all can learn from King Saul. King Saul, he started off good, but he got wicked. He got wicked as hell. But you can learn off that wickedness, man, and it'll show you what and what not to do. All right. 2 Samuel chapter 11, and we're gonna start at verse 1, y'all. Here we go. And it reads, "And it came to pass, after the year was expired, at the time when the kings go forth to battle." So this is the springtime. The springtime was the time when kings go forth to battle. Okay? This is the time when kings go forth to battle. It says that David sent Joab and his servants with him and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem. David said, "Y'all go ahead and fight. You know, we just kicked Ammon butt. We got some other battles to win, but y'all brothers go ahead. I'm gonna chill at the damn palace. I'm gonna just chill at the royal palace. All right, and just kind of just chill out. Let's see what happens. All right. It says, and it came to pass in evening that David arose off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon. Man, put yourself in David's shoes. What we do, instead of getting up, reading and study like the Lord told us to do, we ignored that. I'm gonna just sit back and I'm on Instagram. I'm really innocent I'm innocently on Instagram. Alright? But I'm not innocent because I was supposed to do something that the Lord told me to do and I didn't do it. I'm on Instagram, then I see this big, thick, wide hip woman. Alright? And I'm like, wow, your thighs get big, your damn palms start sweating, man. You start shaking. Alright? This is the same thing King David did. He was idle, la la la. He walking on the rooftop of the palace and he looked down and he see this woman bathing, man. Alright? And he see this woman bathing. It says, and David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite? So even the servants are keeping the commandments. They don't give a damn if he is the king. All right? They kind of rebuke David. Hey, isn't this Uriah the Hittite's wife? All right? This is somebody's wife. Okay? And David sent messages and took her. King David took her anyways, all right? And she came unto him, and he lay with her. I'm going to tell y'all, a lot of y'all that's idle, you looking at, let's just say, the phone, all right? You see the damn, you see the lust on the phone, and it just pop up, because that's how Satan works. And that's how the Most High try you, too. It pop up, but you know what? In your head, just like the servant said, hey, ain't this sin? Hey, brother, ain't that little lasciviousness to sit here and to be damn looking all up in this woman butt like that? Ain't that going off the same way? David's servant said, hey, ain't this Uriah the Hittite's wife? But what David do? He took her any damn ways, man. Once you let that leaven set in, hey, sometimes that's a wrap. Y'all have to, you can't let that leaven set in, man. Once you let that leaven set in and you don't try to squash it immediately, that'd be a wrap. Your ass is gone all into sin, man. When sin is conceived, man, that be a wrap. Sin is born, man. And David sent messages and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her, and she was purified from uncleanness, and she returned unto her house. So there's a cleansing ritual. I think you take a bath, you clean your clothes. Just paraphrasing, in the Levitical law, after sex there is a cleaning purification. A lot of y'all, I did a class on it too. All right, and then when the sun set that evening, you're considered clean. Okay, so after all these things were done, David, did what he did with this man's wife. He committed adultery, but then he kept the law at the same damn time. Yeah, that's just not striking me too. Okay, verse 5, it says, and the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child. And David sent to Joab, saying, send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war was. So David, he told Uriah to come. He took Uriah off the battlefield because he just laid with his wife and got her pregnant. Hey, how's everything going? Everything's going good out there? All right, let's see what happened. And David said to Uriah, go down to thy house and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed out of the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king. So David like, look, you've been on the battlefield. Go home to your wife. And then David sent a mess of meat. So he sent servants with meat and like a little banquet just for him and his wife. Okay. But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of the Lord, and went not down to his house. So Uriah said, no, I'm not going home. Let's see what happened. It says, and when they had told David, saying, Uriah went down not unto his house, David said unto Uriah, comest thou not from thy journey? Why, when didst thou not go down to thy house, man? So David is basically trying to get Uriah to go sleep with his wife so he could pin the baby on Uriah, man. All right? And how wicked is that? All right? But let's keep reading. Verse 11, it says, and Uriah said to David, The ark and Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and thy servants of my lord are camped in the open fields. Shall I then go into my house to eat and to drink and to lie with my wife, as thou livest, and as thy soul livest? I would not do such a thing. Man, Uriah's such a real. Uriah's such a real one. He like, man, my brothers and sisters out there dying in that battlefield. How I'm finna go home, man? The Ark of the Covenant is out there. How am I finna go home and be chilling? No, I would not do a such thing like that, David. No. All right. And David said to Uriah, tarry here today also and tomorrow. I will let thee depart. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow. So 2 days Uriah chilled with King David. Okay. And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. So, like I say, just add sin upon sin upon sin, man. That's what happens when you get idle. All right, you fall into this hole, and you keep adding sin unto sin unto sin unto damn sin, man. All right, idleness is a damn snare. It's a trap, man. All right, y'all have to be careful, man. Being idle will get you into deep doo-doo, man. All right, trying to get better with my cursing. All right, but y'all know what I wanted to say. So David trying to get Uriah drunk. Like, he got him drunk. Okay? It says, and at even he went out to lie on his bed with thy servants of the Lord, but went not down to his house. It don't matter what, David. And the Lord put the spirit on Uriah to do that, man. Man, the Lord controls the man's mind. What? Proverbs 21 and verse 1, man. Man, the Lord made it to where Uriah, he wasn't going home to live with his wife, man. All right, he was just a damn loyal servant, man. All right, verse 12 it says, and David said unto Uriah, tarry here today and also tomorrow, and I will let thee depart also in Jerusalem. All right, I read that. Verse 14 it says, and it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. And he wrote in the letter saying, set ye Uriah in the front of the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten to die. So David basically gonna put this man on the hottest part of the battle so he could get killed, because he wouldn't go lay with his wife, man. So he can cover up from the baby and the adultery that he just did. Just adding sin unto sin, man. All right, in fact, let's get that precept real quick. Let's get Sirach chapter 5 and verse 5 real quick, man. Let's make sure we're not adding sin unto sin, man. This Sirach chapter 5 and verse 5. It says, concerning appropriation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin, man. All right, to add sin unto sin, man. All right, y'all, we should be constantly growing. Okay. Verse 16, it says, and it came to pass when Joab observed the city that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that the valiant men are, meaning the men that fight the best, you know what I'm saying, on the other team. Okay. It says, and the men of the city went out and fought with Joab, and there fell some of the people of the servants of David, and Uriah the Hittite died also, man. All this was caused by the idleness of David, man. All these things were caused by the idleness of King David, man. So there's just a little lesson, and there's plenty of other stories in the scriptures, man. But this is, for me, is one of the top stories, man. A great king slipped because he thought that he can just chill, man. Hey, y'all can't just be chilling out there. You have your downtime, but make sure you don't have too much downtime, man. Always making your election sure. You're calling your election sure. Okay? Let's get Proverbs chapter 19 to verse 15 real quick. I'll get Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 15. It says, slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger, man. Because the idleness, it does cast you into a deep sleep. Man, you being idle, like I say, Sirach chapter 19 and verse 1, him that's given over to drunkards or contemptible matter shall fall little by little, man. And you just fall into a deep sleep until your ass is about the truth, man. All right. It says, and an idle soul shall hunger, man. All right. You want this and you want that, but you're not working for it. You want to be this top guy in the ministry, but you're not doing the things to be that top guy. All right. Or to be that, I mean, it's a vain thing to just want to be the top guy, but you should want to serve the Lord. There's nothing wrong with it, man. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a damn leader in the truth. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, man. But you have to count the cost. All right, verse 16, it says, he that keepeth the commandment, keepeth his own soul, but he that despiseth his ways shall die, man. So let's make sure we standing on the commandments, man. Let's get Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 30, man. A few more precepts, then we out, man. Proverbs chapter 24 and verse number 30. Okay? And it reads, I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of a man void of understanding, man. Because you are void of understanding when you slothful. All your other brothers and sisters are growing, and you sitting there lost with your damn mouth wide open. You don't know the precepts. You don't even know the damn books of the Bible to get there. So my brothers has been in the truth for damn with us 6-7 years, but at least 6 years, 5-6 years, at least 5 years. All right, it's just void of understanding, that slothful man. It says, and lo, it was all grown over with thorns and nettles, and covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. That stone wall, that foundation that you had in the truth, you were once strong when you were once mighty. All right, it's all you are coupled with vines. All right, and you're starting to break and become brittle, man. All right, verse 32, it says, then I saw and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instruction. When you see somebody else falling because of slothfulness, or falling for not keeping the commandments, falling because you damn being stiff-necked and hard, when you see other brothers and sisters dealing with stuff, that gives you instruction on what not to do. I've been looking for that precept for a minute, man. I've been looking for that precept for a while. All right, but you can look at a person and you can look at a person that's going through it, and it gives you instructions on what to do, man. All right. Verse 33, it says, yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands to sleep. This part right here, man. A little folding hands to sleep, man. It says, so shall thy poverty come as one that traveleth, and thy want as an armed man, man. All right. A little sleep, a little slumber, man. I have you poor and wretched, man. All right, so let's just keep these things in mind, man. All right, let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 11. The book of Ecclesiastes, so like it, chapter 10, not 11, but 18. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 18, it says, by much slothfulness the building decayeth, and through idleness of hands the house droppeth through. You know, a lot of us with our households, we're trying to, hold up our households, and we see things falling out in our households. We have to make sure we're doing everything to uphold our household. But ultimately, your household starts with you. All right. It says, by much slothfulness, the building decayeth. You are that first building or that first vessel. And then your physical house, and then the congregation, and then all of Israel in that order. All right. It says, and through idleness of hands, the house dropping through, man. The house dropping through because you're not tilling the damn plants. All right? You're not damn keeping the damn bushes from getting all up under the sidewalk and make cracks in the sidewalk. All right? And all other kind of things, man. You're not taking care of your house, man. You're not damn spraying the pesticides and making sure that the damn termites ain't eating up your damn building. But that's on the spiritual level, y'all. It's on the physical level, but also on a spiritual level, man. All right? Do everything that you can do to exalt the ministry. And you exalt the ministry by taking care of your household is the first step in exalting the ministry. How are you going to exalt the ministry when your stuff is all out of damn order, man? And your stuff are all out of order. You can't exalt the ministry when your stuff are all out of order. So the first step in exalting the ministry is getting yourself in order, man. It's getting yourself in order. All right? It says, right, I'm going to read that one more time. But much slothfulness the building decayeth, and through idleness of hands the house droppeth through. And later on in that story, King David's house, it dropped through. The Lord still blessed David, but the Lord cursed David. He put a curse on David. The Lord can bless you and curse you at the same damn time, man. The Lord can bless you and curse you at the same time. So I'm gonna read this one verse. So we're gonna see what happened to David for doing what he did, and we're gonna see how his house fell from damn being idle. All right, from being idle. All right. Hey, I don't know. This is a thought I've been having, especially about King David. I don't know. This is out the subject, but man, what if King David was like listening to me tell this story right now? Like, what would he be thinking? Like, what would King David be thinking? I'm sitting here talking about him like that. I don't know. These kind of thoughts be running through my mind. But him, full of wisdom and knowledge and understanding, he would not be mad at all. All right, because it's the damn truth. All right, because it is the truth, man. All right, that's just a little thought I be having. I just thought I'd share that with y'all. All right, let's get 2 Samuel chapter 12. So let's see what happened to King David. 2 Samuel chapter 12, and we're just going to read this one verse, all right? Chapter 12 and verse 10, it says, now therefore the sword should never depart from thy house, because thou hast despised me, and thou hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife. Thus says the Lord, I will raise up evil against thee out of thy own house, and I will take thy wives before thy eyes, and give them unto thy neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of the sun. I didn't really mean to read that second part, but that is what happened, man. His own son Absalom took his wives, man, and took them to the rooftop and laid with them, man. All except for two. Okay? All except for two. King David's son end up raping his damn daughter. One of his sons raped his sister. Like, so there was all kind of hell breaking loose in David's household, man. I'm just saying. And all this started from being slothful. All right? It all started from being slothful. Last precept, y'all. Let's get Proverbs chapter 4. Last precept. Let's get Proverbs chapter 4 and 23. All right? This is one of Captain Jerubbaal favorite precepts, which is now one of my favorite precepts. All right? Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23 reads, keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. You have to keep your mind with all diligence, man. You have to be careful about what you're thinking about, what you're meditating on, what you're pondering on, man. If you find yourself pondering on wickedness, you have to rebuke that thought, and you might need to read a few verses, man. All right? That's how you not, because some people, they'll get that thought in their head, and they just dwell in that thought. Oh, yes. It feels good just thinking this. It feels good just thinking this. Yeah, I know I need to rebuke this thought, you know, but I'm so damn lazy and so idle that I'm not going to go forward to try to reach to that next level of righteousness, man. So we have to keep these things in thought, man. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the class. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all share and y'all subscribe. Help us to push this truth all over the globe, man. All right. That's one way of paying alms. That's one way of exalting the ministry and doing the work. Just sharing the video, hitting that like button, man. Hey, we thank y'all brothers and sisters that's paying alms, that's donating alms. All right, in the GoFundMe, in the Cash App that's below down there. Thank y'all brothers and sisters that's donate. Hey, for sure, y'all helping us to keep the building going. Y'all helping us to pay them damn bills. So I just want to thank all of y'all, all right, that are donating, man. And all y'all brothers just doing y'all part, man. All praises to the Most High, man. All right. So at the end of every class of Battle Axes, we always bring out a law, man. We bring out a law after every class, man, because we are keepers of the law. All right. So the law we're going to bring is Joshua chapter 1. All right, and start in verse 13. Joshua chapter 1. I want to start at verse 8. Joshua 1 and 8 is one of my favorite precepts, man. Basically paraphrasing, meditate in the law. If you want to prosper and have good success in this truth, you must meditate on the law night and day, man. I'm going to just read it. Joshua 1 and 8. I'm going to read this first. This is the book of Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. You have to do these things, man. Y'all can't just be sitting back being idle. Y'all have to pick up your damn hands, pick up your feet, and do something, man. that you observe and do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Okay? Now let's get back to the law. Let's jump down to 13. Joshua chapter 1 and verse 13. All right. And it reads, Remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, saying, The Lord your God hath given you rest, and hath given you this land. Man, the Lord has given us all rest. You found out that you was an Israelite. A lot of y'all are built. You might not be teaching no class. A lot of y'all, you built up in the scriptures somewhat. Okay? You know what your nationality is. The Lord has given you a piece of rest, man. A big piece of rest, actually. All right? It ain't the kingdom, but it's a big part of the kingdom just knowing who you are. All right? It says, your wives, your little ones, and your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side of the Jordan. But ye shall pass before your brethren, armed, all the mighty men of valor, to help them, man. So after the Lord gave certain tribes their land, okay, leave your wife and your children there. Y'all not done. You're going to pick up your swords and keep going forward to help your brothers get their land. All right? It says, verse 15, until the Lord has given your brethren rest. Until the Lord has given your brethren rest, man. This is so spiritual, man. As he has given you rest. The Lord gave you your land. He gave you your rest. So it's your job to give. You got to find other brothers and sisters and bid them to the marriage. Give them their rest, man. A lot of people get their knowledge and they want to keep it to themselves, man. All right? Now you got to keep pushing forward and put in the work. Somebody put in some work to get y'all in this truth to where y'all at right now. Somebody put in some major work to get y'all where y'all are. Whether it be the video that y'all saw that got y'all, it was somebody holding the damn camera. All right, it was leaders of the camps that started that damn camp that you saw. No matter who, it might not be the Battle Axes. All right, but it was a lot of work put in to pull you to the truth. You owe that same favor, man. There's always work to be done, man. All right, verse 15, it says, until the Lord has given your brethren rest, as he has given you, and they also have possessed the land which the Lord your God giveth them. Then ye should return unto your land of your possession and enjoy it, which Moses, the Lord's servant, gave you on this side of the Jordan toward the sunrise. So that's perfect, man. Hell, it's okay to relax and chill. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can relax and chill, but go put in the work first. Go put in the work and then relax and chill, man. Just don't be relaxing and chilling all the damn time, man. Go put in the work daily. Exalt somebody daily and then relax and chill. But don't chill too much. Hell, you might get up and do, hell, you might want to do more work, man. But that's the point. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the class. Y'all have a great rest of the week. All right, and with that, I'm going to say shalom.